win a spectacular, entertaining, back-and-forth game versus a young, competitive Seattle Storm team. That front court they have is going to be one to deal with for a time to come. We'll get into that, but we got to start with the Clark Show, baby. Hey, Asia Wilson, what you got to say? Y'all still want to have a meeting at All-Star break? If we have a meeting at All-Star break, let's talk about how she broke a record. The only player in WNBA history to have 40 points and 10 assists in a single game in league history. This has been going on for 30 plus years.
Tonight, the arena lights didn't simply dim. The whole balance of power in pro basketball shattered for good. For 2 straight days beforehand, the storyline had already been carefully written. Critics had their lines memorized. Media bosses had their talking points rehearsed. And whispers inside the league insisted the rookie had finally hit her limit. They wanted her boxed in, slowed down enough that the old guard could relax again. But what unfolded on that court tonight was no ordinary game. It was a ruthless takedown of a system built to watch her crash and burn. Before the opening whistle even sounded, people close to the league noticed something odd happening near the scorer's table. Staff tied to Kathy Engelbert's office were huddled in quiet, tense conversation with the referees. The mood was heavy. The message seemed obvious: officiate strict, keep things under control, and above all, don't let the rookie set the tempo. But here's the thing. You can manage the calls, you can manage the broadcast deals, you can manage the official story, but you can't stop raw talent once it explodes. What happened across those 4 quarters didn't just shatter the team's record books. It sent shockwaves of panic straight to league offices in New York. And to really grasp how big tonight's moment was, you have to look past the surface, because a quiet, coordinated bias toward the league's older stars had been sitting there all along. They wanted her to give up the ball, to fade into the background instead of shining.
40-plus points and 10 assists in a single WNBA game. 1. Caitlin Clark. That's the list. She's the only one to do it ever. Gotta be real, maybe that's the funnest game I've watched all year so far. Run. That was me at the end of the first damn quarter. At the end of the first quarter. Got the victory. 45 points for Caitlin Clark. 11 of 18, 6 of 10 from three-point range, 10 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 blocked shots.
Every single time she pushed past half court, the defense turned borderline dirty. Blindside picks, jersey grabs nobody called, double teams that got completely overlooked by the referees. Over on the bench, her own coaches just stood there, arms folded, avoiding eye contact with the officials, never pushing for a technical, basically watching their franchise talent take a beating on live TV. Meanwhile, sports talk haters were already typing up their hot takes. The story was set up perfectly. The league had supposedly cracked her code. But during a key timeout in the first quarter, something changed behind her eyes. People sitting close to the bench said she completely tuned out her coach's play drawing on the whiteboard. Instead, she glanced up toward the rafters, cinched her shoelaces tight, and made a decision. If her coaching staff wouldn't fight for her, and if Kathy Engelbert's referees wouldn't protect her, then she'd just have to wreck the other team all on her own.
3 damn points. Caitlin nearly scored 50 damn points today. 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Bro, she the GOAT. I'm done talking. I want to see what Jason Whitlock and everybody got to say tomorrow. There is nothing you could say come Monday about Caitlin Clark. This game was box office. She played her heart out today. 29 minutes, 41 damn points. What is we talking about, people? What is we talking about? Fever offensive team lead. 106. Who got fouled? Monique Billings got fouled. So Monique Billings got fouled. I want to see what they're saying online. I know, like, if you're a Caitlin Clark fan right now. Oh, we didn't even mention Caitlin Clark made history, too. Caitlin Clark made history today. Caitlin Clark has made history today, guys.
What came next was 3 straight quarters of pure mental warfare on the court. She didn't just start taking shots, she started hunting them down. From 28 feet, 30 feet, even 35 feet out, the ball wasn't grazing the rim at all. It was pure silk. The crowd, packed with hostile fans rooting for the other side at first, slowly found themselves stunned into silence, unable to look away. By the third quarter, the defense threw everything they had at her. Double teams, traps, you name it, but none of it worked. With every long-range dagger she buried, she turned straight toward the opposing bench, locking eyes with the very critics who'd spent months trying to talk down her impact.
74 games. Caitlin Clark becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 career three-pointers. Put on the shirt and tie, because damn it, we mean business. We meant business today. Cheers to Caitlin Clark. 3 records broken in 1 game. The girl's unreal. The girl is unreal. Take a look at this here, man. Caitlin Clark, 45 points, 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 11 of 18 shooting, 6 of 8 from 3. Kelsey Mitchell shot way more than Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell shot the ball way more than Caitlin Clark today, and it didn't matter. Take a look at this dagger that Caitlin Clark was pulling up threes from Baghdad, pulling up threes from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Take a look at this game-sealing bomb from Caitlin Clark. Off the inbound. Come on, give me that. Look, tie game, 102-102. Ball game, give me that.
Hits! Caitlin Clark, do it!
Caitlin Clark, bro, she's the best to ever do this. The best ever. Nobody in the history of this game is better than Caitlin Clark. I don't care what awards you got. I don't care. Ain't nobody put it down like this. Ain't nobody in women's been this excited.
But scoring wasn't the only thing tearing the system apart tonight. It was the pure vision, too. She drove through 3 defenders at once, pulling the whole stadium's eyes with her, then dropped no look, behind-the-back passes right into her teammates' hands, leaving them nothing to do but catch and finish. The stats were piling up so fast the arena's computers could barely keep pace. Live commentators dropped their rehearsed scripts entirely. They were watching history unfold, the first ever 40-plus point, 10-plus assist game in the league's entire history. Let that really sink in. In a league that's been around for decades, stacked with legends and Hall of Famers, a rookie left mostly on her own just dropped a franchise record 45 points and 10 assists in one night, all while battling her own bench and the referees at the same time. The instant the final buzzer went off and the scoreboard locked in, the panic didn't stay on the court. It shot straight up into the executive suites. Here's the thing. The league office now has a real crisis on its hands. For months, the official line was that the veterans were simply better and the rookie was riding a wave of hype. But tonight, the numbers tore that story apart completely. Word has already leaked from top marketing executives that major network sponsors held an emergency meeting right after the final buzzer. Those sponsors aren't happy. They're starting to realize that the team's coaching decisions and the league's officiating are actively working to hold back the most valuable talent sports entertainment has seen in a generation.
This was an unbelievable freaking game. Guys, I got to tell you, at times it's been tough to cover this team this year. It's been hard. There's been some awful games to sit through. Now, it wasn't all rosy. Stephanie White has got to start, at the end of games, you've got to start leaving Caitlin Clark in these games. You have got to start showing some kind of confidence in her. She made a hell of a defensive play in like the last 2 minutes. You've got to show confidence in Caitlin Clark on the floor during defensive crunch time. That was one of my major complaints tonight. Right here, Caitlin Clark becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 203. This was the 203 right here. She grabbed that steal, comes down right here. She's back out, back over to her. Way downtown, boom. Boom. Knocked it down.
Broadcast ratings shot up to an all-time high during the fourth quarter, proving one simple thing. The sports world doesn't care about league politics. They care about the phenomenon itself. Reports say Kathy Engelbert herself has privately voiced serious concern about how the officiating bias is looking to viewers watching around the world. The old guard tried to protect their favorites, but in doing so, they accidentally built the most dangerous force in sports today. An unstoppable icon with a massive global following who now has proof of every single injustice thrown her way. The same critics who flooded the internet with doubts just a day earlier have gone completely silent, comment sections shut down. They can't face her now. They can't explain away 45 points and 10 assists against a defense that was given a free pass to play as physical as it wanted.
Fade away three. Look at Caitlin Cook. What is we saying? All right, guys, I got to go back to the game cast. Oh, my God. They didn't let him score 105 to 106. What just happened? Fever defensive team rebound. Dribble the clock out. Fever full timeout. She called a timeout. Okay, she already did that. She already called a timeout. She already did that. All right, going back to Caitlin Clark making history. I believe this might be a timeout. Yeah, Caitlin Clark showed up and showed out today, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. 40 ball, 40 ball, bro. Not tweeting until Caitlin Clark scored 40 with 5 assists. Caitlin Clark now has the most points in a single game by a Fever player with 41. Caitlin Clark made double history. She now has the most points in a game, more than any other Fever ever, including Kelsey Mitchell, the ball hog herself. Kelsey Mitchell played good today too. She did. I ain't gonna hold you. Clutch Clark, look. Watch this, bro. We gotta see it again, bro. Look at this. Oh my God. 107. It is over, bro. It is over. Stephanie White tried. She tried. They tried, but I believe Caitlin Clark spoke up for herself. The way Caitlin Clark spoke at that press conference, and then at the beginning of the game, the announcers was all like, yeah, the minutes restriction is not on the coaching staff, it's on the medical staff. Like, and then I looked at who the damn announcers was. I'm like, bull, he worked for the damn Fever. No wonder he's saying that. He worked for the Fever.
We're not just watching a rookie season play out anymore. Fans all across America have already made up their minds. No matter what the official awards decide at year's end, she's already the undisputed MVP in the eyes of the culture. Now the franchise, the league, and the toxic critics are staring down a brutal choice. Clean things up, root out the behind-the-scenes sabotage, and protect their talent, or watch the entire league's credibility crumble under the weight of its own jealousy. Tonight, history was written in gold, and there's absolutely nothing anyone can do to erase it.
She played really well tonight when she wasn't dribbling the ball. When she got into her bag, no, we don't need you dribbling the ball. But her and Caitlin combined for 75 points. Insane. Mo Billings, 16 points. Dominique Malonga dominated her all night, except the one play Monique Billings needed to get a stop down the stretch on Dominique Malonga. Your ass got it. Your ass got the one stop you needed, okay? This was a hell of a game, man. Dominique Malonga is going to be a superstar in this league for a time to come. The girl's just 20 years old. She had 28 points, 14 rebounds. Our fam, who's just 19 years old, had 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. She hit 4 threes in the third quarter. That young front court is going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long time in this league. The more they just grow and develop. Eventually, the Seattle Storm is going to have the best front court in the WNBA between those two. That's a fact. Flaugier played a good game, 16, 6, and 6. Natisha Heidemann had 16 and 8. Jade Melbourne had 16 and 5. Indiana Fever's defense was horrible.
My honest, unfiltered take on this legendary 45-point clinic? Did tonight permanently expose the coaching staff and the referees for good? Or will the doubters still scramble for an excuse? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and share this with every real sports fan you know. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next jaw-dropping, history-making update.